I've talked to a lot of people who said, hey, I'm voting Republican for the first time ever because that's the only way I will get to vote for who's my district attorney, who is my sheriff.
Which side are you on? Which side are you on?
Primary elections are Tuesday, and not great. So, woo!
Yeah, I mean, we did ask about this, I think, multiple times with Chair England, but the reality is there's a lot of us who, if we want to have any influence whatsoever on local politics, we're going to be voting in the GOP primary on Tuesday. You know, I've talked to a lot of people who said, hey, I'm voting Republican for the first time ever because that's the only way I will get to vote for who's my district attorney, who is my sheriff, and, you know, or in some cases, they just want to vote against Casey Radinsky, which I can't blame them for that.
Yeah. I mean, man, it's so, and it's, but the thing is that they're all the damn same. I mean,
well, you have, okay,
geez.
so you have bigots who pander to big business, and then you have the big business types who pander to bigots. You know, kind of a distinction without much of a difference, but...
For governor, you've got Kay Ivey, which is probably the big business pandering to the bigots. You've got Tim James, vice versa. You've got Lindy Blanchard, who is endorsed by Mike Pillow.
Now, that's really what I want to know. Who's the pillow guy behind? Now, that's right. You know, when I go to the polling booth.
Now, I'm not understanding. So, she was running for U.S. Senate, and she was running as Linda Blanchard, and everybody has that's been memory hold, and all the Republicans are respecting her change of name, and I'm not understanding that because her birth certificate says Linda, but they're all calling her Lindy. That's not scientific. It seems like political correctness to me. Seems like everybody's been eaten by this virus of political correctness. I'm not going to call her Lindy. Her name is Linda. It's on her birth certificate, damn it. We've also got Dean Odle running for governor, who is a flat earther, legitimate. I mean, not on his campaign website, a flat earther. He was interviewed like he was a serious candidate by No Spew 1819 News. He also thinks we should have a military coup. I mean, not like, okay, I think the election was stolen and we should do something about it once we take power again, blah, 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 we should reforms. This guy reckons the military should execute Joe Biden and take over the presidency again on his campaign website.
This dude, he like saw a clip of Myanmar and he was like, hey, let's try that.
Hell yeah. That's cool, man. We've also got Lou Burdett, who is like, I don't know, he seems normal.
He just seems like your normal,
like
over-the-mountain Republican type. There are a couple other more fringe candidates. There's a Donald Jones, I believe, who's like very pro-yoga, interestingly enough, as a Republican. And then there's Dave Thomas, who's a small-town mayor who hasn't run a very strong campaign. He came out strong on marijuana legalization, which that's an interesting angle to take in the Republican primary, but he hasn't gotten any traction. So
for U.S. Senate, we've got Katie Britt running, who is endorsed by every single council of bosses you can think. We've got Mike Durant running, who has attacked his sister for
coming forward about abuse.
Coming forward about incest. And he's a carpetbagger, I think. Pretty sure he doesn't even live in Alabama. Got Mo Brooks, who's been endorsed by Marjorie Taylor Greene. For Congress in the 5th District, we've got Dale Strong. Wardinsky was endorsed by... he's like a pedophile enabler, Jim Jordan? Wardinsky wants to abolish DHS, though. That's an interesting...
Broken clock right twice
right.
a day kind of thing. If you missed our takedown of Casey Wardynski a couple weeks ago, definitely check that out.
You got Paul Sanford. I don't know anything about him. There's an interesting guy running for State House in District 2 in Muscle Shoals, Terrence Ireland. I don't know. Maybe check him out. Some Democrats are running. Will Boyd is not fine, I guess. Or he is. He's good. He's a friend of labor. So, I mean, that's about it.
Alabama Rise did put out a voting guide that if you're not sure yet about making your plan to vote, where your polling place is, or you want to check out a sample ballot, all that stuff, check out Alabama Rise. Just go to their website. They have a voting guide. They'll point you in the right direction.
Yep. You just saw a clip from the Valley Labor Report. We are live every Saturday morning from 9:30 a.m. till 12:30 p.m. And we pride ourselves on keeping all of our content free to everybody so that we can talk to as many working folks as possible. If you support the work that we're doing, you think that it's important, you think that it's good, then consider making a monthly contribution to the project, and you can do that on our website, tvlr.fm.